Okay, welcome back again. Uh, Full disclosure, I just was about to do this, and I live, I don't know, 6 blocks from a fire station, and someone just decided to have a fire, and I don't know if it was picking up on the microphone, but like 17 fire engines drove by, and I just wasn't going to have that. I'm sure we're fine. So what was I going to talk about when that happened? I did a couple of things in the downtime. I moved. There were a couple of boxes in a third here with Prismarini stuff. I moved them all over here. Added a fourth to segregate. I had sea lanterns and dark Prismarine in the same thing, and I just split them up. I've got bricks and just apparently just Prismarine. I've got shards here, crystals. I guess I have ink over there because it's octopoid, cephalopod stuff instead of guardians. It doesn't matter. So I'm gonna stand there as it comes in and whip that out and do stuff with it. I also cooked up. I went down and got some cobblestone and cooked a bunch of it up. It's damn near full. Move the glass that was in there over here, so I have that. At this point, everything in this game is organizational skills, which I haven't got, so, there's that. It's actually kind of what I want to do today. I've done a couple of little things here and there, but, just like that would have been really boring to film. It's like moving a box, behold. What I want to do, though, because this, when I threw in the cobblestone, it reminded me. It works, the idea, that box, throw in, logs. That box is charcoal. Charcoal goes in here, which it might even be in there. Logs come down from above, they cook in, and I've got a feed if I want to set shulker boxes up there. Charcoal cooks logs into charcoal. The charcoal falls down into here, which into here, and then, the shulker box element, whatever I put up here, rolls into here and gets cooked, and then there's output, which is okay. It's a bit of a reach. I mean, if I need logs for this, I gotta, jump. I don't want to have to do that. And I've got the new Chickenator, which I don't know if I've actually filmed looking at that. I don't think I have. I mean, now that it's done, really done. Just to go through it real quick, there's this cubic meter of air between all the glass houses all these chickens. And it's like exactly enough chickens that one more crushes one to... I'll get to that in a sec. It just happened. One lays an egg. The egg rolls... It falls into a hopper, rolls this way, goes into this series of droppers, which go up, and there's a cow in my way. At the top of the droppers, it goes into a hopper, which, at this hopper, it checks here and sees that there's a feed for chicken. If it's raw chicken, it drops and rolls into the first set of staircase of crates. If it's feathers, this system tells it it's feathers, it rolls in. And if it's not, it's got to be eggs, because there's nothing else that could possibly be in there. Eggs continue along, ultimately drop into a dispenser. And now would be a really good time to prove it. Well, there's some waiting. So when a new egg is, introduced because a chicken lays an egg, Q, lay an egg. Anyway, was that one? No. The new egg throws something into the hopper, which is what triggers everything. It goes up and there that happens. An egg going into, or anything, meat too, going into the droppers pushes it up to the top. Once it's at the top, it pre-rolls. Either is or isn't meat or feathers. If it's an egg, it just keeps going. And the redstone here the same thing. Once it moves past, once stuff rolling up, shooting up, rolls, it excites this, which is why it just flashed. Which activates the dispenser and fires an egg, which 1 in 8 times hatches. When it hatches, you get a hatchling chicken, and yeah, at this point the mass is critical enough that one more chicken, hatchling or not, adds enough mass that probably one of the adults dies. It's mostly adults anyway. There's a couple of hatchlings there, maybe a dozen. And when an adult dies, you get meat and feathers coming out, and you see how that works. So, and then yeah, I've got the extended system, which I can actually reach from. I moved these around a bit, so I can just lean over the fence, grab what I want. Raw chicken goes right there. Feathers, so I can really just stand here and reach either. And put them away, although putting them away at this point is a bit tricky because I'm completely out of room for feathers, and I'm not real good in chicken futures. Well, actually I am. Which is the point. I'm not really eating, I'm still eating meat, steak, this stuff. But I can cook the chicken and eat it, or I can just take it into a village and unload it for a stack of raw chicken. Gets me around 4 emeralds. So I'm thinking with that system, the cyclical element, I could do something similar here with this. And by here I mean, I guess here, just because I got the space for it, I might do it. I've got another oven system over there that's a bit different, but also it's similar. But I don't have that much space over there to work with all the trees around, so I could do that also. I can do both. I can have as many of these as I want. If I do it here, I've got room to plot it out. I'm basically, this is like a redstone map with dogs in it. So that said, let's just... You guys are exactly where I'm thinking of putting it. This is bad. Move. I don't want to hit you. I have a sword. I don't care where you go, just not here. There's a downtime in it. Oh, maybe if I start setting things down, I can just nudge them with the material. I don't know. It's going to be a mess. Alright, so what I'm going to want for this is that. And those. And probably this, and some of this stuff, and that. I don't know if I need one of those up. That wouldn't hurt. Do I have... yeah, that. Now I can come back. Okay. So what I'm thinking is that there's still a dog here. And here. I can set it up here. Yeah, why not? It's a big open space. It's portable-ish. I can tear it down and build it somewhere else. Right now it's more about deciding how it looks. So let's start with... let's just do this. Oh, I need an oven. Would be nice. So let's put an oven in here. Like, I don't care. Here's good. And with an oven, 3 things have to happen. Fuel has to go in. Stuff has to go in. And stuff has to go out. And that's pointing at... okay. And that's... and the oven itself is its own system. It works just fine. So all I'm doing here is adding a funnel, like over there. Dropping stuff in that I want to cook. So if I want to cook 5 things or 6 things, I can 5 things will all fit in here, and I can walk away. Here I can stack all the fuel I want, and here I've got a place for stuff to go and get out of the way and make room to burn more stuff. Which on the downside, if you're looking for experience, you don't get it this way. You actually have to pull something out of here that's been cooked to get anything like experience, but I don't care about it. So that done, I'm going to first of all want a little more room to work with. So we have a hopper moving away, just so I don't have any... I don't want this going straight into something that's going to interfere with everything. at this point, right here, I suppose I could probably, and I don't have one, build a, add a, I don't need a dispenser, I just need a, what have I done? Well, I need a dropper, I don't know how many I need, I'll figure it out as I go along. So that, in fact, is going to be a dropper. I think one of the cats found like a quarter or something. I don't know if that's picking up either. It's just noises everywhere today. I'm going to want to go higher than that, we know that. I'm not sure how much higher. Not that I'm wasting a lot with dispensers, and the time I'm talking I could get all the materials to make more. So let's... What do I not have what I need? I want dispensers to go up at least that high, we know that. Probably higher because I'm going to want a sorting system. Alright, so let's count first of all on having room for a sorting system. Cat, leave that alone. Yeah, I don't care. That, and then a dropper, a hopper on the funnel on top of that, going somewhere. You know, which is something to consider right now. So let's just pillar up, have a hopper. I guess I'm bending it here. That makes sense to me. Why not? Have a hopper that's pointing, that you can't tell is pointing side. It is, I'm sure of it. That points sideways, drags us along here. This will be a hopper again. I'm just using placeholders. Is this going to be enough room, do you think? I don't know. It's going to be nighttime. Throw another one there. Turn the corner with one. Have a couple like this. Drop down and make sure these are all pointing in a way that doesn't look stupid. Okay, so dropper throws into hopper, which goes that way. That way, that way, that way, that way. Okay, good. So far I like this. And sleep. Just so I don't get a whole Zombiegeddon thing going on while I'm working. I mean, I don't know what the odds are. I literally don't know. It's like 1 in a dozen. I have no idea. But at midnight, zombies can happen. If I'm this close to a village. Okay, that can at this point probably go because I can't use it to get anywhere. I could do another hopper clock thing just to have this running if something goes in, but yeah, I might as well, otherwise it'll click when I'm not around, or not when it's not working. I'm gonna want to sort what? Oh, you know what, I'm gonna have to go just to so I'm not rounding it. I've got to round a corner again, and I've got to decide where that is. That doesn't really go there, I don't think. Okay, so from here, I want hoppers. Can I? Yeah, no. Damn. Let me get, come here. I gotta get onto this thing. Is there anything up there? I need hoppers going into this. That may be too many. Let me think. No, yeah, that works. That goes there. That goes there, and then I think ought to be that part of the... I just realized I have this going on. It's okay, it's just I have that going on. I can work it out somewhat. Let me get down out of the way. Yeah, I've got room for it. Okay. Yeah, so as of now, all this system would do if it were running, throw in, I don't have anything in it at all, but have fuel from here. Throw like logs in here. Logs would cook into fuel. It would cook into charcoal, which roll out this will say is running, and it goes up, and it throws it around, and it comes down here and goes in as more charcoal. That would be easy. But it ignores two elements that I want to incorporate into this. One, do I have room for that? I'm not sure now. I'm really not. It's going to be tight. Oh, well, fine. I'll do that last. I have an out. I can come forward with it, so it won't be a... It won't be impossible. I'm just trying to decide how I want it to work. What I want to do is have a... Where the hell am I? Have a... Oh, nuts. That is not what I wanted. For some reason, that looked to me like this. I need a... do I have torches? I need a... Oops. I just realized I did this stupidly wrong. That's okay, I can fix it. I just did it... I wasn't thinking, I did it backward. Alright, new plan. This is not how this thing works. Which is good. It's actually really good. It's going to be easier the way this way. Oh, well, that's all somewhere. Probably in here. Maybe not. It's not... With the Chickenator, the eggs, which are the element, the important element, I guess, are the junk pile. This thing here. With this, the junk pile is going to be anything but charcoal. So it's backward in the sense that over there, if it's chicken, it goes one way. If it's feathers, it goes another. And if it's neither, it's an egg, so it goes in. Here, if it's charcoal, I want to pull it out of the system. And if it's not, I want it to go wherever stuff is going. I'm so damn stuck. Okay. Therefore, I need to find a place, I guess probably along this line would make the most sense. So let's go here. Oh wait, that doesn't help. And have a... That's one too high. Have a comparator here, which will, and then we need a kind of a system like this, which oh, for a change I've run out of room. I can go there, I guess. Does that make sense? I think it makes sense. I may need that. I don't need this. Put some redstone there. But yeah, I'm gonna need it. Just to jump up for a sec. Put some there. And then that should get me... that doesn't strictly need to be there, but I guess that really doesn't need to be there. What do I want to... Oh, I need a hopper that goes... I need a hopper that goes that away. And for that matter, I need a hopper that goes... I guess it's lucky this is here. I have a hopper that goes into that from here, which I'm in the way. Then that. If I've got this worked out, then what we have right now is a system that whatever's in it, well, let's say what logs are in it. Charcoal comes out, goes in here, goes up, goes over, turns this kind of corner, which now that I think about it is kind of a big, ugly, stupid corner. But that's okay. I'm going to have 22, I could probably do that right now, bits of charcoal in there to tell the system what it's checking for. Where did I say that was? Probably here. And wait, what? No, wait, what happened? Oh, because... Yeah, no, that's right. Why is it stuck? I'm confused about something and I don't know what. What did I not do? That looks right. I don't know why that would be holding at 20. We should lose 2 of them. It's weird. Ow. I'm really not sure why the hell this is happening. This shouldn't rely on anything else going on. It shouldn't matter that it's a corner, although I guess I've never done it that way before. Hi, Cat. How you doing? Did I... Oh, I did. Well, now we understand the flaw in the system, don't we? So I cleverly wasn't thinking. That looks a little better. And therefore, if we do this, we should end up with... Yeah, that's why. I had the repeater pointing the wrong way, so it didn't know what to make of what it didn't know what I wanted. Now, I've got 22 in here, which sends enough of a signal through this redstone thingy that it comes back, and the repeater keeps this light going, and if it goes up to more than that, it flashes off, and then we get the same results. There should, at this point, be 1 in here. Yeah, cool. So that's handled. What does that leave? I need to get rid of a dog. Or 2. I'm just gonna do I don't have enough, but I don't need this right now. Or that. I've got what I need for this. Cool. I'll just make more as I need it. Set up well, more dogs. How many dogs are there? That's right. I'm doing this all stupid. I guess I could probably set up to... Let me do... How do I want to do this? This and this would make sense to me. And I don't want to get in the way of that torch, although I could probably replace it with a sea lantern. I'm doing this all backward is the problem. But I don't really need that here right now. I don't want to do that. I want to have a system somehow. Does that make sense? I'm not sure. No, because I need more comparators. And I'm not convinced I've got the materials for it, right? What am I missing? I've got that, I've got that, I've got that. What do I... Oh, because I need more than that. Just give me all you can. We'll figure it out. Yay. Throw... Where do I want this? I know I need a repeater here. If that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. And then I'll just have a... another one here going. Oh, wait, that's a terrible idea. What the? Found the flaw. That is so wrong. Okay, that I don't know what the hell I was thinking. The repeater has to come out of the comparator has to come out of here because that's the system. Damn it. That's telling the system that something's gone in there and has to be talked about. Seriously, never ever follow me along. Follow along with what I'm doing. This is not a tutorial. I have no clue. All right, but now that I get it, we're gonna have this come out, going into one of these, which I guess probably ought to be counterparted. Nope, that's a terrible idea because there's a thing there. I'm gonna lose that damn torch. There's just no way around it at this point, is there? Whatever. Can I go sideways? It wouldn't help. I can go sideways, it just wouldn't do me any good. Like, I could go there instead, but I'd still have that torch problem. I get it would probably... This is already occupying this space, so I guess I'll go this way. And then... I think I have room here. Does that work? You know what, I'm not sure it does. It may have to be like this, in fact. With a, yeah, so you have to go because you have to go there. Which on, and now I probably can't have a... what's the light level? 9, we're good, don't worry about it. Need a couple of these right now. One to go there, and one to go here. Now this is gonna... yeah, I'm gonna come over here anyway, aren't I? And then I need... wood. No, you know what, I have sticks right here. Just give me a couple of these and we'll talk about what do I have, just in case I'm up there when I need more. I'm gonna have a... what am I doing? Yeah, that makes... do I have a... oh, I don't have the... I'll get the hoppers last, it's fine. That goes here. With this. And this. I'm hoping I don't run into that weird even number problem I had before. No, I should be okay. Then I just need a couple. I need this. And a couple of these. And that goes here. And this goes here. And that should... I'm going to get crunched. I didn't. What do you mean? Then I just need these to sit here, not clicking. I don't care. And I think with 3.5 minutes left, if I had, which I haven't, let me dump a few things and hope I don't need them. I don't know. Oh, you know, I do have a use for that, and for that matter, a couple of these. But let me get started on playtesting something. I was thinking about it. I really only need one log. Well, that's okay. I think I'm right about this. I mean, it looks okay from here. Is that... that can't be sunset. Where's the sun? Oh, it's not. It's noon. Let me throw... First of all, I just want to test something. That won't help me. If I throw this in here, it's just... I'll show you what happens. It goes in here, goes up, and it's going to end up here. Which, the more I look at it, the more I realize is a problem. So I need this. Oh, damn it to hell. Give me the stuff. I don't care, just that's fine. I'm sure that'll turn up one day. Or did it fall in here? Yeah, okay. And then, yeah, I'm going to want to get one more out of there at least. And then that should be safe to have. I'll just put this somewhere. Like, I might move this later, but for now it's a good place to prove that it works. And then I should just... yeah, oh, I see I did that all stupid. That makes it smaller, I guess. Smack that there, there, all lines up, right? So that should now be... what did you cook? Was it the... get out of there. I'm confused. Oh, okay. I know what just happened, and we have to talk about it. I was busy, so I didn't do it right. Let me throw that here, because no, that's bad. Let me throw it... yeah, it just goes in. So, this going in, I'm pretty sure it works. One of these, the charcoal that was in there, is cooking it into charcoal. which should flash for it. Didn't even show up. Oh, I was looking at the wrong place. It might have showed up. It'll be here. And then, yeah, it didn't show up. It runs through the system, up, over, down, gets checked, is charcoal, winds up right here. Good. Now, my next point is that I need 2 more things. Well, I have one more thing. I need to determine that if what goes in isn't wood, if it's some of this stuff, then what happens instead is I had leftover fire. I probably just wasted something. This should get cooked, output falls out through the system, up, over, not charcoal, therefore instead goes this way down into this crate where I got that. That leaves one last thing to figure out real quick, which is I need a... Is it that simple, or is that going to lock? I'm wondering if I can just put the crates right there. Maybe. Yeah, I guess it doesn't hurt that much to find out. It's faster than wondering and never knowing. Can I put it... Does that make sense? No, that's a horrible idea. That goes because those aren't actually connected as much as they're next to each other. So now, if I had all of this in here, that would feed in. So I can just walk up and I have stuff I want to cook that goes in here. If what I want to cook is logs, then we have that. If what I want to cook isn't logs, it's either way it gets cooked. That's what this is going to do. Oh, I'm just going to do it really stupidly because I don't in fact have any charcoal for the system. So give me a sec. Let me just make this work better. Now that can be that. And if it's wood going in, the oven is going to cook this, and we're out of charcoal, so this better work. One of these is, yeah, there. Charcoal came back through the system because it went, you know, either whether it's charcoal or smooth stone. It falls down here, goes in here. Once it's in here, this tower thing and so on throws it all up here. This is pretty obvious, I suppose. But if anyone's really slow, at this point it's whatever it is. At this point, if it's charcoal, instead of rolling along, it gets pulled down through this, which gets us here, which feeds it into the charcoal bin. And if it wasn't charcoal, then it has nothing better to do than keep going and going and down here, and it just ends up whatever's in here. So this could be not charcoal. It can't ever be charcoal. It can be cobblestone being cooked into smooth stone. It can be fish being cooked into cooked fish, and it really can't jam up too well. I guess that could be better. But yeah, whatever's in there doesn't really matter as long as it's a cookable element. Oh, and incidentally, I suppose, how many have I got? 3, almost 3. Well, yeah, I've got about 3 stacks of saplings. Saplings do burn, so if I didn't have charcoal, I guess I could just throw in some earth sticks I have somewhere, probably. Yeah, why not? 34 minutes. Alright, well, we almost made it. We had some talking at the beginning. But yeah, that, I think, works. And, knowing that, you know, knowing how it works, I could tear this down and move it somewhere if I really want that light back. I can shift it all if I had to. I can replicate it over there and then over at the house and then wherever I am. I mean, we know about we know about what it takes to work. You know, one oven, bunch of hoppers, bunch of droppers, a couple of crates, some redstone stuff, and it's really simple. And you can even kind of walk through it, so I like that part of it. Did I leave any, this one was unnecessary. I guess it's just sort of in my way. So, there. Ovenator, I guess. Why not? My old job is just coming up with stuff and sticking "ater" onto the end. I'm going to invent an alligator one of these days. I think that one's been done. Alright, I'm out of here. So, I'll just see you next time. Bye.